Tucker McCall. Remember him? He hasn't been on screen for a while, but it looks like that might change soon. Tucker, who's been dealing with some major setbacks after losing Lusat to Audra, thanks to Victor of course, has a score to settle. He's not the kind of guy who just lets things go, especially when he feels wronged. So, could Tucker come back to the picture, and more importantly, could he join forces with Billy for some good old-fashioned revenge on Victor? It's totally possible. Both Billy and Tucker have their own reasons for wanting to get back at Victor, and the idea of them teaming up is definitely intriguing. Tucker might be just the ally Billy needs, even if it's a little risky. Billy has always been a bit of a wild card. He's got big plans, and he's not afraid to go after what he wants, even if it means making some risky decisions. Recently, Billy approached his brother asking for some help. Billy wants to destabilize Chancellor Enterprises, grab it for a bargain, and take it down as part of his revenge plan. But there's one problem. Jack is not on board with this. Jack immediately turned Billy down. He doesn't want to get involved in a scheme that could hurt Nikki, who he has a deep respect for. Jack also believes it's time for Billy to let go of his grudge and move on. But if you've been watching the show long enough, you know Billy isn't one to back down. So now Billy is in a tough spot, trying to figure out his next move. Jack's focus right now is on protecting his family, especially Nikki, and he doesn't want to get caught up in something that could blow up in their faces. He's even tried to talk Billy out of this whole vengeance plan, hoping Billy will see reason. But Billy is not having it. He's already made up his mind, and no amount of reasoning from Jack is going to change that. So, with Jack out of the picture, Billy needs to look elsewhere for help. Now let's not forget about Victor. This guy's been pulling strings behind the scenes for a while now, and his influence is everywhere. Billy's plan to destabilize Chancellor Enterprises is just one part of a bigger web of drama Victor's been weaving. For Billy, taking down Chancellor and getting back at Victor might seem like a way to hit two birds with the same stone. But the question is, how far is Billy willing to go? And how many people will he hurt along the way? Even though Billy might think he has a solid plan, you can't help but wonder if he's underestimating Victor's power. So with Jack refusing to back Billy's play, and Victor still in the picture, what other options does Billy have? Well, this is where things get interesting. We've already talked about Tucker, but let's dive deeper into that. Tucker's been laying low for a while, licking his wounds after losing Glissade, but his grudge against Victor is very much alive. Tucker knows that Victor was behind the whole thing with Audra, and that's not something he's just going to forget. So, could Tucker and Billy put their heads together and form an unlikely alliance? It's possible. Sure, Billy and Tucker have their own history and it's not exactly friendly. But as they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Tucker could be the perfect partner in crime for Billy, especially if they're both after the same thing, Victor's downfall. Of course, that doesn't mean Tucker doesn't have his own plans, and Victor will have to be careful not to get caught in Tucker's web of deceit. So, should Billy and Tucker join forces to take down Victor? There's definitely a lot of potential here, and it would be fascinating to see how this plays out. Billy and Tucker are both smart, cunning, and motivated by their own grudges, so teaming up could be a real powerhouse combo. But it wouldn't be without its risks. Tucker's not exactly trustworthy, and Billy has made it clear he's distancing himself from his family, so it's hard to say if this alliance will work out the way they both hope. No matter what happens, you can bet Billy isn't giving up his quest for revenge. He's determined to win, and he's got big plans in the works. Whether he can pull it off, though, remains to be seen. Billy's confidence is high, but he's facing some tough odds. He's got Jack and Victor to contend with, and now he might even have to deal with Tucker. So what do you think? Should Billy and Tucker join forces, or is that a recipe for disaster? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you guys soon in the next video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Until next time, take care.